Hello and welcome to part 3 of Men Are Weird on the Internet. It's fun, isn't it, that I've managed to fill 3 videos, 3 whole 15-minute long videos, and that's them edited down, of awful messages I get on the internet. That's something to think about, isn't it? I'm joined this week by my snake mug, filled with delicious burning hot coffee. And I'm gonna get lipstick all over this snake. Yeah, I can say awful things too, internet. It's not just the men on OkCupid. So, fun fact, OkCupid has put in this feature where a little notice will come up if they think that someone has sent you an inappropriate message. How magic is that? So, if they sense that there's some inappropriate language in it or something, a little notice will come up being like, we've noticed that there might be some inappropriate language in this. Are you okay? Is everything okay? What can we do to help you? And then you can report them and block them straight away. Good work, OkCupid. And also, when I first looked at the feature, it meant that all of those terrible messages went... Got it, I could see it out of the corner of my eye. The original feature was that all of those messages that they flagged up, whether you reported or blocked them or not, it would go into a folder called filtered. So you could then go into your app and then see all of the terrible messages all in one folder, and which for me was super helpful. Now they've changed that feature and it's just gone back into the regular received bit, which I'm annoyed about, but you know, swings and roundabouts, eh? I've been a bit more organised this week and I've screenshot it all, so we should dive in. So I got some Christmas messages. I mean, it's the 1st of February now, but I'll share the Christmas messages with you. The first one I received was, how would you fancy a hookup to celebrate the birth of Santa? So many things wrong with that. I mean, you've ruined the meaning of Christmas, and you've made me think about Santa's origin story, which I don't know if I appreciate. Santa just exists as an old man who gives people presents. I don't want to think about him being born. What was he doing for 80 years before he took up the reindeer and moved to the North Pole, wherever he lives, in Lapland? That's where real Santa lives, isn't it? Here's my other Christmassy one. Hey babe. Good start. Sexy. Santa told me you asked for a good fucking this Christmas. Luckily for you, I'm here to help. It's just so creepy. And can people stop bringing up Santa when they're trying to be Santa is not a sexy human. I mean, not unless you're into that, but the addition of Santa in your messages is not going to increase the chances of me having sex with you. It's making it worse, if anything. Just for next year, bear that in mind. Santa, not sexy. Before we get into the really creepy ones, this one, I was annoyed that they disabled their account straight after they sent it. It says, hey, I was thinking of pulling off a daring heist, faking my death and living a life of luxury. You in? Yes! Yes, I am in! That sounds amazing! I want to live a life of luxury with a mysterious man who's going to fake his own death. That sounds exciting. That sounds like an action film that potentially could go horribly wrong later, but the first 15 minutes of an action film where everything's all sexy and luxurious. Disabled his account, didn't he? No life of luxury for me. Selfish. Oh, now we're into the classic sex ones. Hey sexy, what turns you on? I'll tell you what turns me on. Being harassed on the internet. That's what turns me on. Oh, this one was polite. I like the polite ones. This is gonna sound mean. Yes, he was polite, but I feel like I can say this because I am fat. He's got a gym selfie as his profile photo, but it is obviously probably his first and only trip to the gym. Let's put it like that. I feel like he might have not even worked out on this trip to the gym. He's gone there to take a photo for a dating site and then gone home. But I can say that because I've never set foot in a gym, and I'd probably set foot in a gym, take one look at it and go, nah, I'm going Macca's, mate. So this very polite man said, I'm just gonna be honest, you wanna go somewhere and hook up? And then it's like that weird smug half smiley face. And I replied just saying, nope. And he's taken the time to go, okay, thank you for your time. Oh, so polite. Also, it's very vague, like go somewhere and hook up. Didn't say where. Could be a park, could be some bins behind the gym that you're not working out in. Name a place. Be less vague and then maybe someone might say yes. They won't. Oh, this one was a question with multiple choice answers. What would you rather have from me? A, a nice day, dinner and a movie. B, meaningful, intelligent conversations. Or C, multiple orgasms. Why can't I have all of them? At least 2 out of 3. I want to pick one. You're really limiting your choices, mate. If it's a 1 of 3 option. Hey gorgeous, you say exercise is not fun. I am sure I can make it fun. Winky face, kiss. I've got an idea how to make it fun. I will rub raw meat all over you, all over your sexy naked body, and then we'll release you into a forest with a pack of wolves. And then it's loads of exercise for you running away from the hungry wolves. My exercise will be laughing so hard that I just get a 6-pack instantly. How about that? This one's very straight to the point. It says, I'll get straight to the point and not waste our time. Our time. We're already a couple in this scenario. I'm looking for casual fun without all the drama. What drama? I'm not bringing any drama. Are you bringing drama? Oh, no drama. I can see me and you going that distance, enjoying each other's body. Apparently we have one collective body now as well. Going the distance? Who are you, Hercules? This one was weird. Never spoken to this man before. Oi, oi, oi! You still ignoring guys messaging you in 2017 too? I mean, the answer is yes. But I'm baffled as to where he's got this information from. Maybe he's had a meeting of all the people that I don't talk to on the internet. Sorry men if you were at that meeting and you all discussed how women ignore you on the internet, but maybe buck up and get some better game. This was another one that disabled his account right after messaging me, and I mean, thank God he did. It simply says, hello you halitosis. Am I right in thinking that halitosis is when your breath stinks? That's what it is, right? Why would you open with that? What? This was another one in the handy filtered folder. So, wanna fuck or what? It's just, that one's a bit like overly aggressive. What are you gonna do? Calm down. Men of the world. Cool it. Simmer down. Oh, I had a classic. Hey, Netflix and chill. All of these messages have winky face. Like, men, you are really, really overusing the winky face as a method of communication and a method of trying to hook up with women. And it's not working. This next guy says, Netflix is dead as fuck. Or no, it says, Netflix is dead AF. And then his next sentence is, do you own a cat? What? How do you reply to that? No? This one starts off promising, well, kind of. It says, hey, how's you? I mean, no one's used how's you since, like, MSN kind of days. And then it says, looking for a fuck? Winky face. God, stop with the winky face. I'm over it. I'm over the winky face. Usually the winky face is kind of like, oh, I've said something a bit cheeky. Oh, a bit like carry on. If you're just gonna go looking for a fuck, you don't need to use the winky face. There's no kind of like subtle hint in that, oh, I've said something slightly sexy. There's no ambiguity in that. This guy's gone with cowgirl or doggy. And I get that question a lot. Like, in the last month, I've had about 3 men ask me cowgirl or doggy. And I'm just thinking, who are all these poor men that think those are the only 2 options? Your sex life must be so boring if those are your only options. Just a classic one that says wanna fuck. But like, you couldn't even be bothered to put the C in fuck. That's just lazy. I'm not gonna have sex with you if you're lazy with your spelling. This is another one that disabled his account straight after. Do you like Big Moroccan ... Big Moroccan what? Food? Yeah. Well, I don't know if I've told you this one before, but it was odd. A series of 4 messages that started at 1:09 p.m. and went through to about 5 o'clock. So almost kind of every hour you would send a new one. The first one is, who is more racist, men or women? Then an hour later, do you tell guys that you want to get fucked before date? Then an hour later, I want to humiliate you, handcuff your hands and stick it in your asshole. Stick the handcuffs or the stick what? And then the final message, how are you today? How's dating been for you so far? I'm so confused. Oh, the one I got today, I think was my favourite. I liked this one. This guy was funny. I did reply. So he sent me a message saying, guess why my nickname is the Hogwarts Express? Because I'm packing 9 3/4. I replied to him saying, because you like trafficking children? Sorry, Harry Potter fans. His final super romantic one that I'll leave you with simply says, do you want a hot sticky load pumped into your ass? Sticky. Hot and sticky. Also, pumped. Sounds like there's gonna be like big scale equipment involved. I don't want that. I don't want that near me. Not being pumped like you're filling up a car. No. 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 So, thank you for watching part 3 of Men Are Weird on the Internet. I suppose I'll be back. I think this is probably becoming like a monthly thing, because that would be sad if I got enough messages every week to do it. I've been on exactly 0 dates. None? No dates. I hate love. I hate it. It's really difficult to take an angry sip from this cup because it's really big and you never really know when the liquid is going to hit your face. Feel free to send me screenshots of your terrible messages from men or women. Actually, I'd love to see some messages that women send out. I'm sure there's got to be some great ones from Bumble, since the women have to talk first on Bumble, and I really don't like that format because it gives you a countdown and it feels like Bumble have kidnapped the men and tied them to a chair and maybe strapped a bomb to them, or there's a man in a ski mask holding a gun to their head. That's what Bumble feels like. So if the women don't talk to the men, they get shot or taken out in some way, but not on a date. Maybe I'll switch it up. Maybe I'll send out terrible messages to men next time and see what happens. See how the tables have turned. Like, watch, subscribe, share, all of that nonsense. Do it, please. Please. I want some internet friends, please. Okay, bye. Bye, Sneaky, bye. Bye, 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 bye.